Hey guys, I get a lot of questions on what front gear covers can fit on the V series blowers. Now, going off all those old vids that I put up there, the V series blower end plates, they're practically round around the edges, but the bolt pattern itself is the same as your traditional blowers, like your old 671 Jimmy blowers. So if you have a gear cover, some are interchangeable as far as gear covers, but if you have an old gear cover that's in this style, so where the bulge is popping out like this and the perimeter of your bolt pattern's exposed, just like this vintage Dyers one, and there's a lot of vintage magnesium ones out there that are in this style. This is to suit an old Jimmy blower that they have the half round end plates. Now, don't be scared about that because this half would suit that half. Now the square on this side, don't panic about it. All you have to have a look is, as long as this has a wide platform, it'll accommodate and cover all of that, with the exception of, to make it look nice, you just trim those corners off, and that's all you need to do. So I'll just show you. So that goes on there, perfect. That's practically perfect around one end. It'll seal and clamp over your face edge on that end, and all you need to do is just trim those ears off and you're good to go. So if you do have this style front bearing plate cover, it will fit on a V series blower like what this blower is, and that's just all it is. So the mating face edges can well and truly clamp over that and seal it. So for example, I'll just show you with this gasket that actually came with this gear cover, and you'll just see here, we'll place it over the V series, and you can see there, it well and truly covers all its face edges, its clamping faces. Now, if we remove that, just bear with me, and we place them on this gear cover, it well and truly covers the whole lot and can seal over. And all you need to do is, to make it look pretty, is trim those corners off like I said, and you're good to go. It'll be a perfect fit for a V series. Now, if you'll come over here on my own 671 Jimmy blower, this is an old school blower, old school case, end plates, the whole deal. Now, if you have a look at the gear cover that I'm running on this, it's a little different to that one I just showed you, right? So this is, again, the half round and square on this side, but it's the whole fat style gear case cover. You can still run this gear cover on a V series blower, okay? The same thing on this end, just these corners, just that whole bit there is gonna protrude, you know what I mean, out on the V series. But it has got enough meat back there to clamp against the V series blower. You can see that one there actually, and have a better view from behind in its clamping surface area, and can see it actually installed there on a V series blower, and it just, you know, no issues, it fits fine, that one. So as far as will traditional 671 or 871 Jimmy blowers, you know, front gear case covers, will they fit on V series blowers? Now it depends, some will. So for in this instance, that style will, with the exception if you want to knead it up, you cut off those corners, right? It'll match up well. Now the later cases, as far as the traditional 671 cases, not V series, they tend to have what they call a square end plate type of pattern. So not only one end is square, the other end is square. And what happens is, with those gear cover faces on the back end, they're very thin. So as far as when it squares off on this end, you could see it'll run off as a square like that, follow through and square off at the top, where it'll just miss out on the mating surfaces, for instance there, which are quite thin on the V-Series blowers. So as far as this type of gear cover, you can see it's got a white pad all the way across, so that's why you tend to see these gear covers on V-Series blowers.
So what I mean is you can see here traditional Lader style 671 square case, square end cover. So you can see there the square edges, they run off real sharp. And that's the problem with those type of front covers up against a a V-Series one. That won't work, so stay clear from them. But all the early ones would definitely fit on and work. And you can see one there and another style like that Dyer's one I have there.
So I hope all that helps you out a little. Thanks, guys.